All right, welcome back. We got the game against the Browns. I did make one adjustment. I brought back T.Y. Hilton to the team. I was just going through free agency. I saw he was on there, and he has the bridge player, which means he'll help our receivers do better, which is a good thing. Still not used to the scouting thing. We'll figure it out eventually, but we're gonna jump into the game.
It's week 7 of the NFL, and with us is Kenny Moore, who got himself a pick last week and a boatload of tackles. It's the Browns and the Colts, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal week 7, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak.
All right, let's come out. We're in a good run game.
The NFL season, week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
They'll start on the ground here on first.
Good opening run. Good opening run.
Corral right around the 34. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. To a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now Richardson sliding out of the pocket. And this one too low.
I mean, I should have thrown that, but dude shouldn't have been just not moving. Another example of they need to fix how the game is played. Like, I understand, why is he just not, like, receivers who just stand there?
That have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since their Friday night light games in high school. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47. They'll run with a former Bill, Zach Moss. And he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage.
Yeah, we need someone faster back there.
The Colts at 2-4 here in the first half of the year. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Give them 9 yards on the 2nd down screen play.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. they feel like they're part of it, it really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And he is going to have the Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Oh, I am so damn late. Ooh, we got lucky.
Should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Those are the ones you're dreaming.
I don't know why it took me so long to hit the
I
button.
think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it.
That's on me.
It's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
Myles Garrett.
On second down, and this one incomplete as well.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
On third down, here's Richardson. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. 5 yards that time out of the scramble, but now they're looking at a fourth down situation. Gay's kick is good, and the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And the Cleveland offense ready to go to work behind the three-time Pro Bowler Deshaun Watson in his second season now as a Brown, number 7 overall.
Hey, it's kind of like the reverse of our quarterback.
In his debut season with the Browns, which really limited how much he could step into the franchise quarterback role for the team, but he gets a full slate to do so this season. Remember, his last year in Houston, over 4,800 yards. They expect excellence from him.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the NFL's third leading rusher last year, it's Nick Chubb. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
And again, it's Chubb. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
From the 50, it's Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Deshaun Watson, and when you think about the toughest quarterbacks in the league to game plan against, he's got to be in your top 5, does he not?
And when you talk about game planning, putting him in the top 5, that's an easy call because he can make every throw. That's not an issue at all. He has great touch delivering the football, but that mobility, that added dimension, when he escapes the pocket and those receivers find their way open, short, medium, and long, he finds the right guy. And last but not least, his toughness. He can stand in the pocket, take a hit, and deliver.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 1. Now it's Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You look at this Colts defense, and they've been dreadful against the run. No getting around a number 32 dead last in the NFL.
They have tried all season long to fix all the things that they need to in the running game, and they've been successful so far. I wonder if this is a time to just sell out. Make sure you have 8 in the box every time, and bring a 9th and sometimes even a 10th to try and stop them from running the ball.
How did he drop that?
Throw incomplete as well.
This team defense has certainly played well so far.
Let's see if they do.
The coverage has been tight.
How did he drop that? Like, bro had it open. This is just a drop.
Every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
The kick by Crosby is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on me,
I know you like to mix it up with
like
sports.
That.
Yeah.
They crack a forehand back out, and they get a backhand. What was the return on?
It was a backhand.
I like that
really
one.
Good backhand.
With some nice top spin on the
A
whole
little bit.
I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
Maybe a little gas.
Yeah, a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Second down, here's Richardson. And he's taken.
Damn.
This will be a Brown sack. Multiple players can.
I try to step up. I don't know why it made me run backwards. Like, look at this. I was stepping up and throwing Hitman, and if for some reason it made me do this circle throw. Like, what?
Team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And this effort
Ain't much, but
done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. On 4th down, the Colts will call on.
let's see if my
Rigoberto
outside
Sanchez
guys
for
can
the
get
punt.
past their blockers.
He
Nope.
punted 4 times in the loss
I don't
last week as
understand
he
that.
gets this
Like,
one away
they need to
here.
fix that on
It's
punts.
taken to the 26. 43 yards.
Every play, they're just, they can't get past those guys out there.
The Browns will take over 1st and 10. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
Guess we'll bring the
It's
big
kind of
nickel
weak
in.
that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the
Oh,
end,
pick
try to
that.
squeeze
Oh,
it down.
more. We almost had it.
He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
He was looking for the Michigan Wolverine, Donovan Peoples-Jones, but it'll be 2nd down. You look at this Colt defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
43 yards on the ground for him so far. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to.
I don't understand how they're blocking. I'm sending
That really opens things up for
6. They have 5. Blocking. Ah, we see.
Good enough to move the sticks. Now a 1st down throw. Watson looking for Cooper. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it.
See, it's crazy I have zones out there. Man, I wish my receivers could block like that. Holy crap. Like, anytime we get near anything, they break their blocks.
34 yards there and a first down.
But they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Chubb is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
2 good drives on their first 2 possessions. Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL, so they're not going to be denied here, and they wind up punching this one into the end zone.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out.
We don't need no more 3s and outs. We need to
You
convert.
never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Those sacks are hurting
He's
us.
going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And this is going to be a Colts first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
10 3-yard score after 1 here on E. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off play action. Richardson. He'll buy some time right. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The catch and run good for 24 yards.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And they'll hand off to Hull.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup.
Hey, we're averaging over 10 yards a carry. That's
Second down and a
pretty
yard.
good. Uh-oh, I didn't really choose to play. Good. That's what we needed.
Whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have
Oh,
jumped.
false start. I thought it was offsets.
Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6.
There, Richardson back to throw it. They'll run the screen with Moss.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On first down, Richardson. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
That's what we're talking about.
And it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Now Nick Chubb of the Browns gets set for their next possession.
Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more.
Somehow he still got 5 on that. I don't know.
Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. They go with Chubb on second down. Able to fight through one tackle.
And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just fight.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
That's Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker who got in and dropped him to the turf.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. He can't get him down. And the stiff arm made it.
God, he's at 100 yards already.
But a nice chunk of yardage.
101 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Watson now to throw. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. And the Colts getting ready to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Richardson to throw off play action.
They'll roll him out right. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes.
The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson.
Where'd that one come from? Oh, okay, I see. He just lost his.
And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other.
Under pressure,
It's like as soon as they know you're going to run, they can get off their block. Like, I really want my team to be able to do that. Like, look how fast. Like, as soon as you see they know you're running. Watch how he breaks off of that perfectly. To be honest, that's just crazy.
And for the second straight play, and it brings up 4th down. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez.
Oh, no, my guy's on the outside. Can't get free.
Yards. This looks good as well. Fielded just inside the 20. It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give him 5 on the return.
All right, we really need to stop Nick Chubb.
1st and 10. Cleveland offense making their way out as we eat closer and closer to intermission. Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close
There you go.
games feel like because
Speed.
the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. He'll look to set up his blockers. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. On 1st down, they'll start out with Moss.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Richardson off the play fake.
Eluding the pressure right.
That's going to be caught.
How did Mo Alley cock it open like that? It happens like once every 2 games.
Inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Richardson looking to throw this. That complete to Downs.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
And now at this point in the first half, you've got to realize as an offense, you're not going to get it all back in one fell swoop. This is going to be about sustained drives and making sure you finish with points. And that's a good throw there for a 1st down.
1st and 10, it's Richardson.
And he'll get into the end
What we
zone.
talking about?
Indianapolis.
Anthony Richardson.
With his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game.
And the Colts have moved out in front.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want him.
I'm just curious. Is kind of hoping Downs would get up. Oh, that was the right call.
For him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score.
It's like we scored too fast.
Kick it away following the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
The Browns offense heading back out to take possession.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Watson's throw complete there to Moore.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Watson.
What?
They set up the screen to Chubb.
Finding room at midfield. Down the left sideline.
I called that perfectly.
Down the 19-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one.
We called that perfect. My entire team is there, but somehow he just fits through it.
Touchdown earlier, this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now, he's absolutely shredding them.
On first down, it's Watson. It's caught, Cooper. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Here's Watson.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
To the air yet again, Watson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's our rookie.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
The kick by Crosby is good, and that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13.
But they do get the ball at half.
That drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape.
Man, why do we want to see this? Make a halftime show, EA. Come on.
7, second half. Let's do it. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports.
And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback.
The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground, because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8.
Hey guys, I think it's a pass play.
Now Watson. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. Watson.
How did he get open?
And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down.
We had man out there. Oh, yeah, that's great.
Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb.
We go, Leonard.
48-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
To throw is Watson. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper.
Watson hooking up with Cooper there for the Cleveland first.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And this playbook don't have a lot of zone blitzes in it.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here's Watson.
That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 26. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Watson off play action. Here's a diving catch right side. 17 more yards.
How many catches does Cooper have?
Just picking up yardage in bunches here.
6.
These last few plays, they have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
There we go.
Completed by Watson. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now it's Watson. Drops it off for Chubb. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
That's a great job of tackling right there. If he could have made the first man miss, maybe he could have taken it into the end zone. Instead, they stopped him pretty well right in his tracks, and you often see that in the red zone. Offense has to be quick. In this case, the defense was quick.
Wow.
This is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Yeah, it's on you, bro. You let it go. What is my team? I have okay, so I have one big zone over here. He covers the zones over here. And then I have 2 safeties. One covers here and the other here. So let's see what he's doing. Why is he this far over? Y'all in the same zones. Like that's just straight up bad. Yeah, that's just straight up bad.
From 8 yards out,
Safety just doesn't know the play.
Have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
Crosby connects.
Like we
on
literally
extra
had
point.
the play where we had a
Gives them
zone there.
4-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as
Like
they
a little
run
lost
up and
child
send
out there.
this
That's
one
how it's
away.
playing. A lost child.
This taken in at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the 2nd half.
And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Somehow we have, like, 1 yard more passing.
Off play action. Richardson rolling to his right.
Oh, I shouldn't have thrown that. I did not see that player.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate that was just incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
They go play action with Richardson.
Flush to his
Okay,
right.
Pittman wasn't supposed to. Pittman wasn't supposed to stop on that play. It's a slant. McKenzie wasn't supposed to stop on the play. It was straight up slant. He should keep running, but he just quits. I'm starting to notice that my players just quit running their routes.
Now it's 3rd down.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback.
I'm just odd about it. It's just fairly odd. Players not running their routes.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. And this taken in by Downs. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down.
Now Hole.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
And back there to stop him on a great effort was Martin Emerson.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Richardson looking to throw.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to
It's so fast how fast the line collapses once you see a hole to run through. Like, as soon as I start running, everyone disengage their block, even the double team. I should have just stayed in the pocket.
3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, he's not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They're just going to leave that open that much. We're just going to get the guaranteed first down.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
They'll run on 1st down with Moss.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it.
Escaping the pressure right.
Richardson,
No, I'm trying to slide.
This is picked up. There he goes, left side.
I hate that. I am sliding.
Around the 28-yard line.
So when I slide, it thinks I'm diving. That's some bullshit. I'm sliding right there. I am sliding. You can see him where he protects the ball right before he slides. And he's going down. He's going down. But then, boom.
Well, rough enough time for a turnover there. They give it away on their first
Like, they
possession
really
of the
need to
second
get that
What makes
fixed.
it worse, Brandon, is that
How many
they've
times have I,
already given away
like,
the
make a
lead to
button a
score
slide
on
button.
the touchdown drive a minute ago. Now they run the risk of really falling behind.
Don't make it the same button to dive. That causes too many fumbles.
From the sidelines. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield.
I wonder if I can do it.
You
I
come
can
back
map
and
out the
make a nice
buttons on
safe
my
throw.
controller and make it
And in
its
this
own
case,
button.
That's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Shaquille Leonard able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
Switch it over. I don't want a screenplay.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off. Back now in Indianapolis. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Throwing on third down, Watson. And the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
That time, multiple defenders get
What we needed.
And it's a loss of 6.
The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Colts set to take over here offensively. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead.
Come on.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Play action. Now Richardson.
Sliding out of the pocket.
The toss here completed to Pittman.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
They'll run with Hall.
Oh, I couldn't get to the outside to escape.
Just shy of midfield. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Richardson off the play fake.
He'll buy some time right.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The offense on third down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Richardson looking to throw this. This pass reeled in by
Oh, come on. Team line block.
Yard on the play, and that's going to make it 4th.
I threw it earlier, but I was like, line block. Look. He literally pulls up and stops going full force. Like, look at this animation. Like, what?
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there.
Very
Read their
questionable,
keys,
but
saw the screen developing,
all right. Our
ran to it and
outside
smothered
guys
it.
will not be able to get. Oh,
Third down
they got
stop
through.
by them.
Woo. Oh.
Now Nick Chubb.
I wish I could swat it there.
Set for their next possession.
He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back.
Oh, it worked. We got the
Because
1
that means
yard.
Everything's come together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitch again. He's had a good game. There to make the tackle, Samson Abuka.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They run it again.
Yes. We get the safety.
Make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive
Let's go.
Because you don't care who. You
No,
don't
no,
care
no, no, no,
who.
no,
You
don't,
just
don't
wanna
touch
try
it.
to find a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
A run here with
I was kind of hoping Quentin Nelson wouldn't, you know, become a little lost kid out there.
He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Like, why don't they actually get an NFL person out? Look at this. Look at Quentin Nelson. 56. He's lost. He's lost.
The big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Richardson now on 2nd down.
Forced out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies will try and force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
There we go, Mo Alley.
It's taken in by his big tight end.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 24 yards.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Once again, it won't let me slide.
Set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Evan Hall, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
So here we go. The Colts will go for 2.
Richardson will throw for it.
And this one's caught. And their 4th
Let's go.
lead grows by a couple more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Throwing again is Watson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route, the drag, and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he is going to have the Browns 1st down as they're able to get
I
the
forgot
3rd
that
down
Watson can
conversion.
run.
Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way.
Wow.
Left side, it's a foot race.
Nick Chubb.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Browns are an extra
One
point away
tackle.
from tying this game
4?
here in
Oh,
the
my.
4th.
Not 4th, but man, 52 really just helped them by just giving him a little push towards the end zone.
And get him on the ground, or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Indy set to go on offense once more. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a...
Damn, I ran the play too much. I think they know what it is.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Richardson to throw off play action.
Get the yards.
Throw. This is caught by Cox. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people will call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here we go. Here we go.
On first down, Hull. And he's going to take this across the 15 into Browns territory.
Safety Grant Delpit up to make the play. Here comes 2nd down and 5. Richardson.
And he will slide to a stop.
Way before anyone. That's how we're just going to have to do it now.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. A give running right. Moss knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They really not calling timeout, are they?
Here's a 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, here's Hull.
Now they have to start calling it.
Get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Right back to him on first down. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now Richardson. He's got the tight end.
Don't force it.
Cox. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Hull, and he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Just we'll leave them with, what, like 23 seconds.
This one through, and the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
So now it's Watson and the Browns.
Down by a field goal, 24 seconds to go. Now they need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10.
Watson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Watson to throw. Gets this to Moore. And he'll be out of bounds after gaining about 5. That stops the clock, but slow and steady won't win the race at this point. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Here's Watson.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Game, we won. We won a game.
Ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
No interceptions,
so for
too.
Indianapolis, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town.
Take a look.
For the Browns,
And I really want to get Pittman the ball more, but
back to 500 at 3 and 3. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle.
Pittman only had 4 catches.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis. And all
Wait,
the
did I
hard-working
really
men
not
and women
get
on our crew,
Harris
I'm
any
Brandon
touches?
Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right
Look at
here
Leonard.
on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.
I think we get Jonathan Taylor back maybe next week. I think we get Jonathan Taylor back. You know how hype and good this team's going to be with that man? Hey, our rookie. What his ratings are. Ooh, his man coverage is bad. I need balance. EBs. All right, we got wait, wasn't there one where we get more what do you want to call it? Oh yeah, access play through weekly strategy. We get more. We'll start with that. I wish each one would get their own talent. Wait, weekly awards? Oh, Moore had a weekly award last week, not this week. All right, come on, Jonathan Taylor. I think week 8 is where you can get off the injured reserve. Oh, we do need a right guard. I kind of wish I could have done this differently. I would have done that differently. Yeah, at least next year we'll know what we're doing. All right, hold on. Is he back? Is he back? Can we take him off? Oh, there it is. We have Jonathan Taylor back. We'll get our backup back. Then everyone else is just out for a while. It's a lot. Alright, so we gotta cut some players. Don't know why we have him on the team. He's our, would be a good... Definitely not Moab. Yep, looks like Downs is now officially gonna be our kick returner. Alrighty. Oh, hold on. I want to see if I can get one more upgrade from my offensive. I think everything takes 15 for him. Alright. Now that we got Jonathan Taylor back in the backfield, it's going to be a whole lot different. I'm excited for this game coming up. Until then, see you next time.